I didn't know I could act like this. Me as an actor before Goodbye and after Goodbye is quite different.
Okay.
Because of the people who I've worked with and how I've worked in this film. It matters a lot. I can feel myself get better, and it's only going to get better from now.
Hi, I'm Vikas Behel,
And I'm Rashmika Mandanna.
and you're watching us on
Peepingmoon.com.
Peepingmoon.com.
Hello everyone, welcome to Peepingmoon.com. I'm Rashita, Sahni, and today joining me for a super interesting conversation are Vikas Behel and Rashmika Mandanna, who are all set to present an extremely heartwarming story with Goodbye. Hi you guys, how have you been?
I've been well, we've been well,
Yeah.
hopefully. How have you been?
She's
Excitement
out in
buzzing
the
in.
country promoting the film
Yeah.
while I'm sitting in a dark studio finishing it.
Finishing the
Yeah.
film, which is the most important.
Yeah, but you are the captain of the ship, so you have to like get it all sorted before we see it, definitely. But Rashmika, talking about you, you have been loved by everyone, I feel, not only the media but the audiences, even here in the Hindi belt.
Yay, made it.
Yeah, before even people have actually seen your work in terms of Bollywood. How does that make you feel? Is it overwhelming at times?
I think I'm living my dream because I've always been this person who is more of a people person. You know, I love interacting with people, just getting to know them as a person. It's always been me, and me becoming an actor was a far off. It was a far fetch, but I made it here, and today I'm promoting my first Hindi film,
Yeah.
which I am so grateful for that I did. But also, I think all of these films and all of these states that I've gone to is because of people. People have literally called me and they've wanted me to do a film in their own language, and that's why I'm here. And for me, I feel super grateful. I think I'm just this person, even if today people don't want me to work anymore, or people are like, you know what, enough, we've seen you enough, now retire. Even if they say that, I'll be happy ki at least till now I got to do,
Right.
and all these hearts have connected to. So I'm very happy.
Fantastic. Talking about Goodbye, I was there at the trailer launch, and the immense love people have for all the actors who were standing on stage. There was Amitabh Bachchan sahab, who's like the legend. Everyone wants to just have a glimpse of him. Because how did you manage to get a cast that's so highly loved, be it Neena Gupta or be it Rashmika? Everyone has their own, Sunil Grover, everyone has their own fan following, and of course Big B. How was it for you? You know, was it ever like felt like a challenge?
I think freshness was a huge factor. When I was writing it only, it was very important that it should feel fresh, you know. And also the film has something very, for lack of anything else, very deep perspective to life, for which I needed authority, or I needed, even if it's coming from a simple man. Mr. Bachchan playing a very simple man, he's playing like any of our fathers in our lives, but coming from him, you know, the weight that thing carries for the whole country.
Yeah.
And actually he's not just a legend for India, he's just a legend for the whole world. And I always wanted those words to come out from him. And then I wanted to create the family, you know, and everyone was, I mean, now she's Pushpa, but her freshness, and I saw a performance in Geeta Govindam, I loved it totally. Neena ma'am, we've all been fans of.
Yeah.
Sunil and I'd worked together in Sunflower. He's an actor I would want to cast in anything and everything I do in my
Yeah.
life. Pavel, who's such a phenomenal actor. Sahil, who's playing Angad, is so
Yeah, correct.
fantastic. So it was there was a combination of authority and freshness in the family, and that you see something completely fresh and new out there. And my brief to my casting person, who's Weber, Mukesh did this casting, was that let's get all fresh people, you know. Let's get new faces, new this thing, and let's see how this family just comes together. And it's a mix of freshness and authority that
Yeah.
is somewhere the balance.
And that's how families generally are, no? Like the father of the
Exactly.
family is like the main guy. where everyone has to listen to. And I think Bachchan sir in real is opposite of, he's such a child at heart. He's so like, he's amazing. He doesn't give this authority feeling in real, but when such words come out of him, you have to, it just goes into your brain, you know, it's just like that. So I think that's how real life family is, and I think somehow you guys have made it come true.
But I'm sure a million people have asked this to you, that did it feel intimidating to work alongside Big B? But my question's not that. My question is, do you feel when you have such a legendary performer performing alongside, it only sort of makes your own performance even better?
Oh, 100%. For me, my co-stars, my directors, whatever they say, whatever they do influences a lot in my performance. So if you have me performing so well in this film, it's definitely because of the cast and the crew. Because I believe that, see, acting is not just what you say on camera, it's also how you receive what is been said on camera. You know, you're also listening to what the other person is saying and reacting to whatever he's saying, and also in your words, how are you conveying what you want to convey. So it's all a mixture of that. So for me, after having done Goodbye with Mr. Bachchan, it was like, okay, now this is, I didn't know I could act like this before I acted like this with him. So now that I know my capabilities, now in my next film I'm going to do better than what I did. So I feel like an actor, me as an actor before Goodbye and after Goodbye is quite different, because of the people who I've worked with and how I've worked in this film. It matters a lot, and I love the co-stars that I'm working with right now, who I've worked with, and my directors. I can feel myself get better, and it's only going to get better from now.
And they were genuinely had become a family. So if they're playing brother, sister and everything, they actually were fighting like that, chatting like that. If you leave us alone and someone says ki बादल आ गए short में अभी 2 घंटा और लगे, everyone super excited because now you can sit and chat खा रहे हैं and गप्पे लगा रहे हैं, Mr. Bachchan music चला रहे हैं.
Amazing. But as a filmmaker, what defines for you the success of a film? Is it the box office collection, the audience reaction, or the critical acclaim? Or is it like a mixture of everything?
It has to be a mixture of everything, you know. But at the same time, I want my films to be seen by as many people. And I don't think I ever want to come and say कि मेरे को बहुत सारा acclaim मिल जाए पर कोई देखे ही नहीं.
Correct.
Right? What do I do with it?
What's the point of that?
And so it has to be a mixture of everything. And that's the true fun of it, right? कि आपका कोई दोस्त कहीं जो स्कूल में थे वो आपको फ़ोन करके बोल रहे हैं हमने देखी, or you meet people and they're talking about it. I mean, and the more people see it, the more people will talk about it, or whether they like it or they don't like it.
We are people.
Definitely. But at the trailer launch, I saw Ekta Kapoor was getting emotional. I think the story, we are yet to, of course, watch the film and understand how emotional it is and how one can relate or connect to it. But as an actor who was performing in this one, did it ever take an emotional toll on you, or are you like a switch off, switch on actor?
Oh God.
I think he has to answer this question.
Just little trigger was needed. Rashmika, you're getting this kind of a phone call and this is what you're being told. Okay, action. उसके बाद cut, no effect. Ma'am has taken off.
No, but me as a person itself, my emotions are extreme. So when I smile or when I laugh or when I enjoy to my heart's content. But when I cry, it's the same. So if I start crying for a sec, I'll try my level best not to cry, right? So once I start crying, I can't stop, right? Till I'm actually exhausted my tears completely. So the first shot, sir didn't know. So it's like, you have to imagine this is the situation, everything he's directed. So I've started crying. Now he's called for a cut. And I'm unable to stop crying. So I am crying. He's come to console me. and he's crying and everyone are like, okay, okay, both of them are crying, both of them. And both of us are like, okay, now we know we're crying but we can't stop, you know, it's like that. So I'm an extreme emotional person. It's either this or that.
Why do you think the whole country is in love with her?
I know.
What you're seeing is what you get.
Yeah.
Whether it's a smile or the crying. I've never seen her angry, so that part I don't know.
Same.
Hardly. Like when I'm angry, I just either walk away or I start laughing.
I don't even think
It's
you
just
get
so
angry.
strange.
You just give that vibe that you are all jolly all the time. But Rashmika, how do you manage when it comes to your personal life and your professional life in terms of what's being written? We did hear a lot of your name on Coffee with Karan and we loved it. We would want to see you on that couch now. But when you know there are reports or there are rumors, does it ever affect you or do you just ignore it all?
See, I'm a public figure. I know what a public figure definition is and I'm here for it. So I can't expect people to just see the smiling me and be like, okay, we love her and all of that. There's so many people who don't like me and I'm okay with it because I've come here, I'm an entertainer, I'm an actor, I'm here to do good films and I want as many people to watch my work and acknowledge it. Good or bad, that's left to them. So for me, all these rumors and what's written about me is not in my control. So I can't control the narrative of me everywhere. It's people's perspective. So I've left it to people. But here I am trying to do good work and I'm very happy with what I'm doing right now. And I'm happy with the reception that I'm getting. I'm happy with people watching my work and calling me characters' names and, you know, saying and acknowledging and appreciating my work. I'm very happy and I get to work with such wonderful people. And these people I've always grown up and wondered how they are. I've always wanted this situation where I could go and talk to them and get to know them. So I get to do all of that. So I feel like there's nothing for me to not like. I'm happy with whatever is happening. I wouldn't change a thing.
You have a positive approach towards it.
Yeah, as in that's again perspective.
Yeah.
Like everything around you, you can be.
Actually, the life you have, which is the any other way to look at it?
Hey,
Let me find one problem in all of it.
But lately we have been seeing, you know, the box office frenzy that there has been, that Hindi films are not working, only the pan-India ones are working. And even if they're good, they're not doing that great. As a filmmaker who has been working with the Hindi film industry well for so long, how do you see this as, does that put any extra pressure for Goodbye in your mind?
I think good content is working. So all you have to do is understand that, go back and just work very hard to impress people because they are curious. They have a lot of variety out there and you better pull up your socks so that they give you some attention.
And our concept is pan concept. There are pan-Indian films and this pan concept, ours is a pan
And you have become the pan-India queen now. Definitely. But thank you so much, Rashmika and Vikas, for this conversation. I am personally looking forward to watching Goodbye. And I'm sure people are going to love it because it's made with so much love and I can feel it through the conversation.
Can you tell us your expectation? Like, what do you expect out of this film?
I really feel Goodbye is going to be that heartwarming family film that we have been waiting to watch. And also, I can relate to the way you're talking to your dad about logic because that's how I am with my father also. And I think everyone is going to relate to some part of it because there are so many characters. There are 3 kids. There's Neena Gupta, whose mom-like character is so similar to so many moms that are there out there. So yeah, definitely looking forward to watching.
Yay, I'm glad.
Was I correct about it?
You're a little Tara yourself.
Yes, I think so. And of course, we'll find out more about that on October 7th. All the very best for the
Thank you so much.